Good day to all. This is Fallen from OTB coming at you with another war footage video here today. We are on a nice little hot streak right now. The boys are doing just wonderful. And we got our 35-man wars going on right now, which is absolutely stellar. We took on just an epic clan who's getting the work done here. And together right now, we're doing a great job. We're looking forward to seeing some good stuff here in the future. So we're looking at a 35-man war here, as I said, and boy, did we bring the hurt to them. I mean, we've got 33 out of 35, 3 stars, and I mean, just look at that ratio as to the best attacks that were done. Absolutely incredible job here by everybody, and super happy to see that. So we're gonna get in some really cool attacks here, starting out with number 4, and I'm just gonna kind of shoutcast this as we go here. Kind of one of those bases that that Sagres loves. I mean, these La Lune style bases are right up his alley, and let's see how he gets this thing down here. So he's gonna start out bringing where are we at here? He's taking his dear sweet time. Obviously, the goal here is to get if you're running 2 golems, you're definitely gonna want to try and get those 2 air defense down, and here comes the old quake. And that's really nice. He's opening that base up, making it so you can hit at multiple angles. It just kind of gives your kill squad a better chance to open up a little bit more and run freely instead of using a jump. And sometimes everything gets clogged up a little bit, and that is a terrible sign. You do not want to lose wizards to like bombs or getting picked off from other defenses and whatnot. So he's going to get these golems in here too. The king goes out in front, which fortunately he's just going to deal with the queen here without an issue. It was actually a really good heal. I like that idea. It's keeping his kill squad alive, and now as this clan castle is about to kind of go down quickly here, queen has done her work and then some. So now we can start this attack right away as things are tanking. He knows he's going to get everything dead. And he's going to start this attack nice and early. He doesn't have any spells for this, but that's kind of the strategy of the attack, is opening up with a huge kill squad, getting the job done correctly, and just kind of guaranteeing yourself some good kills. Here he is working his way around. Look at all those balloons alive. A couple of the lavas are popping, and I think he has one more in the mix right there. And there it is. Is it still alive? I can't tell if it died or not, but those balloons are just wreaking havoc on everything right here, and the pups are doing all the cleanup necessary for you, and that's just an awesome attack on kind of a different style base. I mean, in a way, it's kind of hard to hit a base like that. It just kind of throws you off a little bit, but he cracked the code on that base right there. Sweet job by the Sagres, the master of the air right now. Hitting up number 5 here with Caps, we got a kind of a cool attack. Another queen walk that Caps has been working on quite often here and doing a really, really stellar job at it. So he's going to start that queen down on the bottom right there. As you can tell, he's going to get those wizards down. It doesn't matter how many you're sacrificing to the deed. Obviously you want to be conservative as possible, but those wizards are doing all the work for setting that pathing up for him. So just a really good job, setting everything correctly and just making it so it's, the queen is for sure going to go to the right. If she went the wrong way, we'd be looking at a rough time. I mean, if without your queen there to do especially the clan castle kill, you're going to have a really rough time doing that. You're going to lose most of your troops doing that, or lose the attack entirely at the very beginning. And so here we go. It's just kind of a short walk actually, which is fine because it's actually kind of a good idea to have healers with your kill squad, kind of staying with them as the attack progresses. So finally, as the queen moves in, he drops that king in a little bit late, which is perfect. I lost a couple wizards there to the bomb, but he's got a rage up over everything, so that means that those healers are just going to town, healing everything right there. So they're able to keep that up through the dragon, and that king is at full health right now, which is just amazing. So his healers are finally going to drop down here to the air defense, but the damage is done. He's got the jump up right there. Golem's at pretty decent health as the hogs are coming in there from the top as well. And, I mean, not even really a sense of worry so far here. One perfect heal. Now, he did only bring 2 heals to this attack, so he's filling in hogs as he goes. He figured if he can drop it somewhere right around that whiz tower, that would be able to keep everything up. He could have even let it a tiny bit more there, but the hogs were starting to thin out just a little bit. Now there's that bomb right there that is actually a really good benefit from the heal there. And just a couple defenses left here, as we're just going to kind of hurry this up. It's a really good attack. It kind of came down there using using a lot of time in these style of attacks, to get that queen walk off. And sometimes if it means doing just a shorter queen walk just to kind of set everything straight and get it going forward, it's still worth using. So we're going to jump up to number 7 here, Snow King's attack. And another one of these kind of just spread eagle bases. And here's a guy who's kind of new to air attacks as well. He likes the ground game a lot, and I'm glad he went for this. And here's another perfect example of one of those Quake strats. We're gonna call it the Quake La Lune. I think he did a really good job here, opening that huge part of the base up right there. I mean, we're talking a lot of space here to work with. Some things kind of went around the outside, which at least the queen's gonna die, but he kind of put himself into a little bit of an issue right there, separating things a little bit, and which also separated the clan castle. But I mean, at this point, the damage has been done. He's dumped all of his spells into just creating the success of the kill squad. As those Teslas pop core, things are going to die pretty quick here. But fortunately, it's La Lune time. He's able to send everything in at a good angle. Not even really needing spells of any kind there. He's just kind of, obviously those lavas are in there to do the tanking. They are the air golems, and they're in plenty of health too right now, so you really don't need to commit too many spells to getting that done. And, I mean, on top of everything else, the loons are finally working their way to the core a little bit here. And good thing those lavas were there to tank, because, first of all, they needed to die anyway, so they're overdue for getting some pups out there to do some cleanup. But, you need something to tank, especially if you've got Teslas in the middle. It can be a little bit scary sometimes, and you don't want to mess with that. You do not want to upset those Teslas. They will come back and they'll ruin hogs, they'll ruin loons. Anything can be ruined by their potential. So just a stellar attack right there. Number 8, we're going to jump up to Ash, one of the best hoggers I know right here on quite a base to hog. Frankly here, he's going to run with that 2-witch setup here. Ash always likes to get that pull on the CC as well, so is that he just had to commit a hog to it there. So he got most of it, but I don't know if the math is adding up. There we go. Okay, there it is. So now it's out. He's bringing that barb in. So everything's a little bit spread out, which is kind of rough for this to deal with that CC. Things can kind of throw you off a little bit, and timing is really important when you're getting down to your distraction troops there. And I think he's even spending like a hot second on that just to commit everything to get together to be able to use that poison spell right there, which is definitely worth killing those wizards. Those are the ones that kind of works against you too. Those wizards are doing major cleanup, and that witch is going to keep pumping out the distractions there. So that's a really smart decision there. And he's going to get to that obvious cannon with once again, just like obvious kills here on the outside to reflect on that pathing. And finally they're kind of moving in towards the queen. Queen jumps to the outside of the base, so that's a dangerous place to be for anybody's defensive setup. Maybe want to correct that and put her closer to the middle, or maybe that was his plan. I don't know. Didn't seem to work too well for him. The Tesla's on the outside, the bomb's on the outside. Once again, I mean, if you're going for something like that, then I'm sorry, that's just a terrible base. That's a big mistake to have when Teslas, really should be in the core. He's going to make him pay for a decision like that. So King still has his ability, which he pops now. The Queen's moving in there over the Rage, and here we have the Hogs going in, getting that heal off after that bomb. I forgot if this was a cleanup attack or not, but it's like he anticipated where everything was, and he did a really good job sticking with it. As there are a couple of those couple defenses up top right there, but these hogs are reaching and just kind of wrapping around, and they're all moving together. It's everything that you want. He has one more heal, which is perfect. It's going to be able to go over any of that splash defense, and he's got plenty of hogs right here. As we kind of hurry this up just a tiny bit. I don't know what the deal is with the Teslas on the outside and the bombs. I think the gimmick isn't even worth it. I don't care who you are. That's disgraceful to put that there. And, you know, why waste all of your bombs up there? It's not even a really good place to come in. I still don't get it. But that could have been the difference. I don't know. The gimmick base could have been the difference right there of maybe stopping someone if that's where they decide to deploy hogs, or, you know, however you want to do it there. What are we moving on to? We are on 10 now. Mike B, another Quake La Lune attack right here, which I've got a lot of respect for. This is a brand new strat, you know, kind of taking the same guidelines as the old Go La Lune strat here. So he's setting up a really nice pathing here. He's got everything moving up, that second golem coming in, that max golem, which he really wants to hang on to for as long as he can. The Quake's going to come down here as soon as this pathing kind of gets determined a little bit more. Finally, those outside defenses are going down as the golems are kind of inching their way forward. It's Quake time, I believe. I actually don't think yeah, there we go. So the damage is being done there to those walls, which he needs one more to make it happen. Okay, there it goes. I don't know if it was just to group everything up there or whatever, but a little bit of a rough poison spell there, but he does get down all that good stuff there on his kill squad. The rage, the poison, the heal, all the fun stuff, the king rage. Teslas are popping in core, so finally the CC's going down, and it's all about the kill time right now. He's going to be able to get that other air defense, which is perfect, and he's also going to get a Tesla and the Town Hall. So we're going to talk about, you know, getting all the good stuff. Perfect placement, targeted loons coming in on top, normal stuff when it comes to a La Lune attack. But here they are just kind of settling down, settling into place here. These loons are perfect backup. They did cluster up a bit. That's something you want to try to avoid in any kind of La Lune attack, but when you have a plan for all the defenses, especially like on the back side of things, it's going to be worth your time. I mean, you know, clump or not, if you have a targeted loon, you know, path that you're anticipating, then stick with it. You know, keep that in part of the plan. More than enough loons here to do the cleanup, as the even the queen gets in there to clean up a couple of those last defenses. And here we've got cluster of balloons left, and little pups there to kill everything there behind. And really stellar job there by Mike. This guy's picking up those air attacks, you know, just when we knew we needed someone in the air to step up and do some more air attacks. That's very well worth it. Number 11, we've got Bronx right here. We're moving along quickly here, guys. So many attacks to show. I would have shown 33 out of 35 of them if you know, if you wouldn't have fallen asleep watching this video. So here we go to once again with the shattered Go-Ho, and kind of a spread base. I still think Bronx did a really good job coming in at this spot right here. That golem does get stuck there on the bottom side, but he's got a lot of wizards here, so he's going really strong on this kill squad, and I think that's okay. That he might have he should have probably saved maybe 3 wizards for cleanup there, because they're all just going to get stuck in that corner up top and die. But that's okay. That's a lot of wizards right there. So as this rage goes down, that lava is going to be destroyed very quickly. With the anticipation of that being dead, he's going to send in the surgical hogs here from bottom, kind of threading them in and moving along with them. You're always going to lose a few kind of early there. You know, they're tanking and everything's kind of settling into place or whatever. The kill squad is just going mad right now. They're rolling everything in the core of that base. And once again, the surgical hogs are all working in their pathing together here. He still has one more heal after this one that was just dropped. So over that bomb right there, great place to heal as they work their way to the next Tesla, which is probably the next worst part. Well, I'm lagging a bit here. Oh, this is rough. Oh, of course. Yep, of course. So here we go. Over that last bomb, he's got the heal. So many hogs are alive right now. couple spring trap there, lost a few, but it's definitely over, as the hogs are now going to be turning on everything that has been chasing them. Oh no, sorry, one last defense there. My misunderstanding. So everything worked really well. The bombs were, all in the core right there, so that was kind of freaky to deal with, and takes a little bit of micromanaging, but there are enough hogs to do the job. Get the trick done here as we wrap up these final defenses, and there we are. Okay, where are we on here? This was 11. We're going to do our last attack here, 17 TH8s. I just wanted to apologize to you guys. I hadn't done enough TH8s. It's not that I leave them for Drum to do, because Drum likes to do a lot of the TH8s, which is fine. I like explaining the more troops, the bigger bases. I do like, trying to explain those. I don't want to take any love away from you awesome TH8s who are doing a beyond awesome job at cleaning up these bottom bases without needing any help down there, so that's really important. Mr. Peter Dangle, love the name, on kind of a general looking base here, kind of, staying true to that kind of layout of sort, but, he's kind of a new TH9, and he's dealing with a newer TH9 as well. The walls are kind of unexcusable, but he's looking to do this thing. He's looking to jump over these walls. So we've all seen the general base. He's going to just kind of lead that CC out there. He's got the witches and everything like that, which is totally fine. Enough of that troop clutter to just kind of keep everything busy, get that dragon down quick enough. A couple breakers coming in right here. Perfect spot to break. And sometimes hard to aim, hard to predict where those breakers are going to go. So really, really good job here from him. Now he's got the 4-heal method, where that means that he can be a bit more strategic with his heals, or a little bit more liberal, if you will. So he did have to overlap those heals because he kind of missed the pathing just a tiny bit. But that's the thing about having these extra heals, is it's okay to be more liberal with that. You need to, if you're not going to rage up your kill squad, or if you're not going to use a jump or anything like that, that means that hogs are going to have to cover more ground. So you instantly are forced to accommodate for that. So quite a lot of damage coming into those extra hogs right there. But everything's been spoken for. They remained healed up as they've been moving throughout the base, and we're talking about a ridiculous amount of hogs here that are left. I don't mind the 4-heal strat. I know it's not used as often. Usually you want to put a little bit more love into your kill squad, making it farther. But in this particular case, with the Queen staying alive, and the King, of course, at full health and with his Iron Fist ability, we're looking at just absolute destruction here, as that final clan castle is cleaned up right there. So I'm totally digging these attacks. I wish I could put more time into it, and here we are 18 minutes in. One thing we can look forward to doing, though, is at least one video a week here, where we can keep track of... I'll just play this in the background. So we can keep track of, everything, and the progression that we're making of this new clan that we're up with here, the Masters of Kush. These guys are excellent 3-star attackers, and I really have a lot of respect for these guys. I cannot wait going into the future here, and dealing with some tougher 3-star clans and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll be up against. We're going to be doing some pre-mades here, and getting some organized wars going down. And I think that's the smartest idea, is for us to be training for those types of bases that are going to give us some real trouble, some real anti-3-star bases. We're sick of seeing the same 2-star stuff, and we're having fun attacking, we're having fun organizing and learning how to play as a clan together, with literally 10 extra people in the clan here is making things a lot different. So we're going to keep up the strategy here and keep up the good ideas, kind of learn from them, learn what's good and what's bad. Mistakes will be made. We are going to lose eventually, whether it be sooner or later. It's all these things we're prepared for, but it's just kind of about looking out for yourself and knowing where you can learn something. And if you can always learn something, it's worth it. A fail is worth it if you learn one thing with it, and you learn never to do that again. So anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Kind of really quick and serious video here this time around. Maybe we'll have some more in the future. We'll get some drum gaming vids up here too, have some fun with that. And but right now it's just about kind of learning, covering all these really cool attacks that deserve to be shown, and we're gonna keep that coming, you guys. So thanks for tuning in. This is Fallen from OTB, signing off.